but most people have.
This is
Our age, most people have VPN, right? You have VPN, right?
yeah, but I think speed is satisfying.
I guess if I have any viewers, let us know. Right now, I'm using the Wi-Fi here, so I'm not
Okay.
sure if it'll be good or not.
Yeah. The 4G is not so.
It's not stable
so
with all the
fast.
people around.
Yeah.
But when I'm outside, like if I live stream from like walking around, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's a little blurry, but it's okay.
So which brand you like?
Neo, 未来.
未来. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you found that from the?
No, I just got here.
Just got
I just got here. Yeah, I just got here set up. Have you walked around yet?
I'm responsible for one brand.
Which brand?
Ito.
Ito. Okay.
Yes.
Is that one? Is that?
For now, I'm just walking around and see other brands.
So what are you responsible for with Ito?
Just shoot some videos.
Oh.
I thought I could shoot some, but so many people.
Right.
So
do you have models?
no, but
No.
there's many beautiful
I know.
models there.
But Ito doesn't have model.
No, just people to introduce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What hall are we in right now? Is this 1 or 2 or this? You said you're in 9. Ito is in 9.
Yeah.
So I'm here in the Huawei, banned in America, banned in Canada. So this is the Shenzhen Exhibition Center in Futian district. There's a couple exhibition centers in China and in Shenzhen. This is the one in Futian, downtown Shenzhen. And this is the Guangdong and Macau and Hong Kong Auto Show. So here's Xpeng. You guys want to go see what Xpeng's got going on? See if they have the flying car. They have their P7 with. So I don't know if you guys are still here or not. Anybody still here? Real quick. Let me know if you guys are still here. That means you're here. Sounds good. It says I have 0 viewers. Anyway, okay, here's Xpeng. Nice lime green P7 with the gull-wing doors. Let's see what else we got going on. Beautiful girl in a dress. Looks like she's going to a wedding or something, a flower girl. The P7 is definitely my favorite of the Xpengs. The only one I would ever consider, probably. Let's see what else I got. There's the G9. I don't think that's out yet, is it? That's their new car. That's their Neo ES6 killer right there from Xpeng. Go Giants! How are they doing today? Are they winning today? I haven't checked the score. This one's not out yet, right? The G9. I've never seen that one. There's a G3, possibly one of the ugliest cars ever made. It's really hideous. Sacred Heart. Go Bellarmine. Xpeng P5. This one's okay. Not terrible. I would say in order of how nice they look on the road, it's P7, G5, G3. This G9 looks a lot like the Lishan 1 actually, especially from profile. Very similar. Thanks, Kevin. I love that comment. See it every day. And there's the flying car. Incredible. Propellers are moving today. Oop. Does anybody think this car will ever actually be on the road or in the skies ever, or something like it ever. VW, well, I haven't driven any of the new EV VWs. You actually hardly ever see them in China. Like, the only place I really saw quite a few of them in any kind of numbers was in Hainan. In Hainan province, they had quite a few ID4s, ID4 Buzz, and they were like DD share cars. In Shenzhen, you hardly ever see them. So I really don't have a full opinion on the VW electric cars. You guys think this will ever be on the road? In the sky? Ever? 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 No controls whatsoever, just touchscreens. No yoke. They surpassed Tesla. Tesla has the yoke. These guys don't even have that in their helicopter. All right, let's get out of here. Not with those propellers. Unless you have your own helipad. So here's I am. Anybody know anything about I am? I don't think I've ever seen one of these. It's got similar lights down here like the Hi-Fi X. If you remember the Hi-Fi X, or if you've seen that one before, it has the same kind of LEDs you can program. Like on the Hi-Fi X, you can even project a crosswalk into the road so people will know that it's okay to walk. This car has the LiDAR bump. How's the stream, guys? Is the signal okay? Is it clear? Looks a lot like. Yeah, of course. Do you? Yeah. It has the same like 3 displays like the Li-Shang, but the interior looks quite a little bit like the ET7. It's like a mix of a Li-Shang 1 and an ET7.这个已经出来了吗？
出来了。
是吗？多少钱
36.88和40.88
？0到100要多快？0到100多快？So this car is between about 350,000 and 450,000. Around there is what she said. It goes 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 3.7 or 3.8 seconds. So it's pretty quick. And she says it's already on the road, but I don't think I've ever seen one. It's pretty slick. How about those front lights? Look like a TIE fighter from Star Wars. Very aggressive styling right there. Okay. I guess this car brand only has one model, only the L7, because that's all they have here. luxury EV do we see the most? If you can consider Tesla luxury, probably the Model S. If you don't consider Tesla luxury, perhaps maybe the Taycan from Porsche. See a lot of those in Shenzhen. That's not really a luxury car necessarily either. I don't know. It's a good question. A lot of different car options here in China. This one's looking a little busy. Anything above a basic commuter, and probably Model S. I would say that's what you see the most. Teslas are absolutely everywhere. I'm sorry about the video lagging. I'm doing my best. I was on the Wi-Fi earlier, but that was not very stable. Has anybody checked the news? There's no Neo ES7 here, right? Thank you, sir. I had fun reminiscing from that last video. Actually, since you mentioned that last video, when I had that job before, I used to have to come to these kind of exhibitions, like this car exhibition I'm at right now. We used to have exhibitions for weddings. In China, there's wedding exhibitions all the time, and I'd have to go all over China, Shenzhen. I did an exhibition here actually previously for my job, here at the same exact exhibition hall. Shenzhen, Shanghai, Hangzhou, Beijing, everywhere. And so I have a lot of experience standing around one of these halls and watching people. It was very, very boring. I hated the exhibitions.
Hello.
Hello.
Where come you from?
I come from America.
America.
Yeah. 美国的。Hello. 你是哪里人？
我中国的。
中国哪里？广东。哦，你好。哦，你好。
我是广东的。讲客家。
OK， 很好。客家话是糌粑。
客家话啊。
你是糌粑，那么是糌粑。
吃饭。
哦，是吗？
客家话吃饭叫吃饭。
哦。
你好叫。你好。
OK， 一样的。那个家酒呢？家酒。
加棒。
喝酒加酒。
这就是俺平常潮州话。
客家话跟潮州话不一样吗？
不一样。
好吧。
它是闽系，这个是客系，两个语系。
那你们是负责什么车 ？Arc Fox 吗？
Arc Fox。
这是华为吗？华为的。
可以进去里面拍摄一下。
你可以介绍吗？
里面有专业人介绍。
你是负责什么？
我负责这边接待客户，这个接待客户。
你是小蜜蜂？
对，小蜜蜂。
OK. So yeah, he just stands there and pulls people into the exhibit. This guy wants to take my picture. All right. Should I look at it? Hold on. Oh, nice. I'm looking at the car. Very nice. So this is a Huawei car, Arc Fox. I had a scheduled test drive with this car in February, around the time of my original scheduled test drive for, what's the other car? Too many cars. Anyway, I had 2 test drives scheduled, and then Shenzhen went into lockdown. That was in February, and I never rescheduled this one. I should do it. Looks like a pretty cool car. All the cars are kind of the same. Not exactly, but you know, I don't know. Once you drive a few of them, you start to feel they're not that different. They do things in different ways, but you don't really get a real solid understanding of the car after 10 minutes of driving it. But yeah, the Arc Fox ones are pretty good. I've seen a few of these on the road, not too many. Not too many. But it's got the backing of Huawei, so probably we'll see more of them. I do like my Neo, yeah, I like my Neo. I think Neo's great. The thing I like best about Neo is pretty much everything in the car, for the most part, is really like straightforward. Some cars, the way you do things are kind of obtuse, and I don't like that, obviously. Like, if you have the car for a while, you'll probably get used to it, but right away you don't. So poor girls. Hello. They're just standing there like statues. They don't get to even move. Here's Weima. Weima. Weima, aka Weightmeister or Weltmeister. Very German sounding. See quite a few of these on the road. Especially again in Hainan. Hainan had tons of Weima, and Hainan province has tons of VW. Compared to Lexus, you know, I haven't driven a Lexus in a long time. My uncle used to love Lexuses. He would always trade in his Lexus for a new one every couple of years. But I haven't driven a Lexus in a long time. Here's Haikan. Oh, this brand has a lot of girl models, car models. And here's all the guys taking pictures of them. Gotta sell the car any way you can, man. If it takes a girl. You know, in America, right? They don't have car girls anymore, do they? Showgirls. What are they called? My English sucks so bad. These days, that's illegal in America. And here is geometry. Well, everybody has a COVID test within the last 48 hours to come in here. So that may be one reason why they don't have a mask on, but also because they want to have their picture taken, right? And probably nobody's going to get too close to them. This girl looks cool, like a hip-hop girl. You 可以接下车吗？你能不能接下这个车？就是 eye candy 哈。哎呀。I asked her if she can introduce the car. She said no. She's only there for eye candy. Yeah, showgirls. This is Marvel. This is also Shanghai Auto Group. I test drove this car, Marvel R, kind of like a mid-size SUV. Maybe this one right here. I test drove that one before, and the software was really, really bad. It was so laggy. No, my Chinese is terrible. Here we go, the tank. My friend just bought one of these tanks, but she bought it in her hometown up in Hunan, and so she's not coming back down to Shenzhen yet, so I can't actually drive her car yet. But I would love to check out the tank and try out her car and see what she thinks of it. I guess she likes it so far. It took her about 6 months to take delivery of the car. And it's not an electric car, it's a regular car. Somebody just asked if I'm planning to stay permanently in China. No, I'm not. I'm probably gonna, well, I'm leaving China this summer. And I'm not sure when I will be back to China, because I probably don't want to come back to China until COVID is done, because it's kind of, I don't know, kind of overwhelming sometimes at times. Like, you're always not in fear necessarily, but like worried that if you do get a positive COVID test or walk next to somebody that had COVID, then you're gonna be like a close contact and you're gonna be sent to quarantine. And like, you know, if I had a job and a reason to be out here, really, I'd be probably okay to stay. But you know, at this point, like, I really want to see my family, and I value being able to travel and move freely. And there's other issues too that I suppose I'll talk about at some point. But for now, I'll probably at least be in the U.S. for a few months, and Europe, and then see if I want to come back to China. My car, I'm probably going to sell back to Neo. They said they'll give me something like 300,000 RMB for it, approximately. They haven't looked at it yet, so hard to say exactly. But that's okay. 300,000. I paid for 420 or something a year ago, so I lost quite a bit of value, but it's okay. I'm not for certain yet, 100%. Mr. P says that. What did he say about Shenzhen? Shenzhen's okay. It's kind of boring city, but at least it's pretty safe compared to nice skirts. These are pretty safe compared to Beijing and Shanghai for now. Not too much COVID around. The girls in China are just like girls everywhere else, except they're Chinese. I don't know what you want me to say. There's a lot of very beautiful women in China. And dating in China can be good and it can be bad, because, you know, Chinese culture is very different from like American culture, for example. And a lot of times dating in China is very much about like, what can you do for me? What kind of benefits can I get? And I suppose that's the same as dating anywhere. Like, you want to get something out of the relationship. But in China, it's, you know, if you just want to come and have fun, it's definitely possible. Not now because of COVID, but you know, it's complicated, because if you live here, you want to treat it like it's your home, and you want to treat people really well. You don't want to like use girls, but if that's like what you want to do, then it is possible. And that's what a lot of people used to do, but now it's impossible because you can't really come here. I would say if you're looking to like want to go to a country to find women to date and have it be easy and fun, it's probably better to go to like Southeast Asia or Eastern Europe. But the girls in China are definitely beautiful, and there are some really great people I've met here and dated. I had some really good relationships here and some really bad ones. Russia, no, I've never dated a Russian or spent any time in Russia except at the airport a couple times. But like Eastern Europe, like I don't know. I mean, I've heard great things about Ukraine previously, but not now, I guess. I had a lot of fun in Czech Republic. Czech Republic was really good. A lot of beautiful women. Neo, I got to go to another hall. I got to go to hall 9. I think it's over here. The only thing that like I really worry about living in America, which I don't plan to do, I just plan to visit home for a few months. But I wouldn't want to live there. Yeah, here's Volvo, Legacy, talking about Legacy. Tiny little booth. Hello. She's pretty. I'm planning to leave China, well, the end of June. my other ticket's already been canceled because there's not very many flights going on. So hopefully I don't get canceled again. But end of June probably. It's BMW. Okay, so the only thing I'm worried about in America is just like how far behind like technology we are. Everything like it's good in a way because like in China now and has been steadily increasing is like how much you get tracked with everything. Like everything's through your phone, which is super convenient. But also, you know, you can't do anything anymore in China without your phone. Like you can't even enter a building anymore without your phone because of COVID. Of course, you have to show your negative PCR test, and you have to do that every 48 hours. Yeah, I don't want to get shot either. I'm not super worried about it, but it could happen. But if I worried about it, then